take anymore. Chantelle Cameron, super featherweight, lightweight, light welterweight. You pick the division. She is ready for a fight, and she's pretty darn good. A multi-weight world title holder. It's Heather Hardy who always brings the heat. She's been in there with the best of the best. The former world champion believes she can get back on top if she can get a win here in this one.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from Northampton, England, a multi-weight division world champion, here is El Capo, Chantelle Cameron. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the WBO featherweight champion of the world, introducing Heather, the Heat Hardy.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. And there's the bell to start the round. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Nice counter shot. Just misses with that jab. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch, counter punch. The jab doesn't quite connect. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Oh, and this is not what Cameron needed at this stage of the game. Talk about Cameron in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Find a home with that jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The straight right just misses. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Cameron in that last round. Well, the corner can't be happy with the way things are going for her right now.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Well done with that counter shot. You don't want to trade shots. Holding nothing back here in the round. And Il Capo is down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
I've got to see that again.
So she's back up on her feet, but can she get back into this fight?
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for someone else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again.
And that was a big shot, and Hardy is rocked. And Heather Hardy just couldn't take anymore. What a massive shot there. Down she goes. Let's see it again one more time.
A shot from the gods took her out. One, two, three, four. Come to me.
One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Absolutely crazy.
And there's the bell to start the round. Who do you think's got more in the tank, Johnny, as both fighters went to the canvas last round?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
There's a counter shot. They better start respecting each other's punching power. of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is...
And now Hardy. Oh, it may be the beginning of the end. And that barrage of punches was too much for Heather Hardy. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Heather Hardy is now dazed. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument.